Have you ever felt a strange heaviness in your chest? Not from sadness, not from illness, but from something ancient, something invisible. Like the weight of forgotten memories pressing gently on your heart. A kind of tiredness that no amount of sleep can wash away. Not the fatigue of the body, but of the soul. Like your spirit has been running for years, and only now it dares to stop and rest. An emptiness, quiet but undeniable. As if a part of you has left, and the space it once filled echoes with silence you didn't ask for. Yet somehow, you recognize it. These feelings don't come with thunder or lightning, no dramatic signs. No one teaches you how to see them coming. They arrive quietly, like a whisper inside your bones. And suddenly, everything familiar feels just a little strange. Nobody warns you about this part of the journey. There are no road signs, no directions. Just a stillness that lingers too long, and a knowing that builds inside, even if you can't explain it. But what if? What if this isn't pain? What if this isn't some kind of collapse, some kind of failure, some kind of flaw? What if this is not a breakdown, but a breakthrough? A sacred moment of shedding, of becoming, of remembering who you were before the world told you what to be. 1. A deep inner tremble without reason. Sometimes, without warning, your body begins to tremble, but not in fear and not from cold. It's subtle, almost invisible, like a silent wave moving beneath your skin. There's no caffeine in your veins, no chaos around you, yet your chest flutters, your fingers tingle, and there's a vibration running through your bones like a quiet thunder. This tremble, it doesn't scream. It hums, and the strangest part is, it's not physical. It feels like your soul is stretching its limbs after a long sleep. A woman once whispered to me, her eyes soft and filled with tears. I felt like I was shaking, but only from the inside out. Not in fear, but like something sacred had been asleep in me, and it was beginning to stir. This is not anxiety. This is not panic. This is your energy realigning itself, peeling away layers that no longer belong. Like shedding an old skin your spirit has outgrown. It's like your soul is whispering, "We are done carrying this. Let it go." And in that moment, the trembling becomes a release, a quiet revolution. Inside your cells, the darkness you held in your breath, in your memories, in your muscles, it's leaving now. Not violently, but gracefully. Your soul is making space for something brighter. This isn't something you explain to others. It's something you feel. Like the hush before a sunrise when the world hasn't yet spoken, but your soul already knows. And maybe, just maybe, you're not falling apart. You're coming into harmony with something deeper than you've ever touched. So ask yourself gently, when was the last time your body spoke to you without saying a single word? 2. Your skin begins to reject certain energies. There comes a moment, quiet, almost invisible, when your body, without warning, begins to say no. Not in words, not in screams, but through something subtler. A quiet discomfort, a tightening in the chest, a strange heat on the skin when you're around certain people, certain spaces, a place you once loved. The cafe, the market, the busy street suddenly feels like it's shouting at you, like every sound is too loud, every movement too fast, too sharp, too much. And it's not just the noise, it's the energy. You enter a room and instantly feel like your skin wants to crawl away. You can't explain it. You just know. You don't want to stay. It isn't rejection. It isn't fear. It's something older than that. Your soul remembering what no longer belongs, and your body, in its wisdom, shielding you before your mind even understands. A woman once told me she hugged someone she hadn't seen in years and felt an immediate jolt, like her skin recoiled before she could think. She laughed it off, but later, She wept. She didn't know why. Her body did. There was a man who said he couldn't do small talk anymore. My skin itches when I fake. A smile, he said. That's not arrogance. That's awakening. That's your soul no longer pretending just to please others. You're not becoming cold. You're becoming clear. You're not pushing people away. You're listening, finally, to your field. Sometimes, awakening doesn't feel like light pouring in. Sometimes, it feels like your very skin is shedding lies it used to wear just to survive. You don't have to explain this to anyone. You don't even need to understand it fully. Just notice. Just honor what your body is whispering. Because your body is the most honest part of you, Dot. And so I ask you, gently, what is your body saying no to, even when your mind hasn't caught up yet? 3. An emptiness that feels heavy, yet sacred. There comes a moment on the path of inner transformation when joy doesn't quite feel like joy anymore. And silence starts to speak louder than any noise ever could. Dot. It's not that you're sad. It's not even that you're broken. It's just this haunting sense that something deep inside has quietly packed its bags and left. You wake up and feel the hollowness before your feet touch the floor. You walk through your day carrying something that isn't quite pain, but definitely isn't peace either. And yet, in that stillness, beneath the heavy weight of it all, there's a quiet sacredness, like a temple that's just been emptied to make room for a new kind of worship. Your soul hasn't lost anything. It's preparing. Space for something real, something true, something that was always meant to live inside you, but couldn't until the clutter was cleared. This emptiness is not a punishment. It's a preparation. Your soul is not void. It is ripe. Ripe with possibility, waiting for a sacred seed to be planted. Like a flute that must first be hollowed out before it can sing. You are being shaped not to echo sorrow, but to carry sacred sound. Your true voice. Do not rush to fill the space with noise or distraction. Sit with it. Feel it. Feel it. Honor it. For this void is not where you end. It's where your soul begins again. So I ask you gently, what part of your life feels like it's missing? But maybe, just maybe, it's what your soul is finally releasing? 4. Tears that come without warning. There are moments when the tears arrive, not like a storm that's been building, but like a breeze that comes out of nowhere. You weren't thinking of anything sad. You weren't reliving old pain. And yet, your eyes begin to soften, water gathering, and suddenly they fall. These tears don't ask for permission. They don't make sense to the mind, but the soul knows. This is not weakness. This is not a breakdown. This is a sacred washing, a quiet ceremony of release. Your soul rinsing away centuries of silenced emotion, emotion that never had a voice. Sometimes, what you're crying isn't about today. It's not even about you, as you are now. It's your inner child, finally allowed to speak, or it's the echo of an ancestor's grief that you carry quietly in your bones and never knew you were holding. One elder once whispered to me, I didn't cry for today. I cried for everything I was never allowed to feel. And those words have stayed with me, because tears, when they arrive like this, are not asking for attention. They are asking to be witnessed, to finally be seen, not judged, not fixed, just held like a sacred offering in trembling hands. So I ask you gently, what part of you has been waiting all these years just to be seen? 5. A strange honesty you can't suppress. There comes a moment, quiet and unannounced, when the soul simply refuses to lie anymore. You're not trying to be dramatic, not trying to prove anything. It's just that something inside you has shifted. Deeply, unshakably. You open your mouth and the truth spills out, even if it trembles. It's not loud. It's not angry. It's just real, So real that it leaves no space for pretense. You find yourself unable to fake laughter at what no longer feels funny, unable to say, "I'm fine," when your spirit knows you're not. Even a simple yes feels heavy if your soul knows it should be a no. This isn't rebellion. This isn't defiance. It's not about pushing people away. It's about pulling yourself back into your own alignment. Like a compass that's finally found north again, there's a quiet revolution happening within you. Not to fight the world, but to stop fighting yourself. And in this revolution, the masks you wore to keep others comfortable start to fall, one by one. Without apology, you're not becoming colder, even if others don't understand. You're not too sensitive, too blunt, or too much. You're simply becoming clearer. Like a stream whose waters finally run free after a long, heavy winter. The honesty you speak may shake old dynamics. It might make people uncomfortable, but your soul is not here to perform. It is here to be heard, to be lived fully. And perhaps, just perhaps, the truth you speak will liberate someone else too. Someone who's been waiting for permission to tell their own. So I ask you, not as a challenge, but as an invitation, what truth inside you is ready to be heard? Even if it scares you, even if it costs you comfort, even if it changes everything. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is finally tell the truth. If you felt even one of these signs stirring within you, breathe gently. You're not falling apart. You're falling into alignment. This is not the wrath of life punishing you. This is the mercy of the soul, stripping away illusions you've carried for far too long. The ache you feel, that heaviness in the center of your chest, is not something going wrong. It's something finally going right. Because when darkness leaves, it doesn't sneak away quietly. It shakes, it cries, it begs to stay. And yet, the soul, when it chooses light over illusion, it will not be deceived anymore. So if you're trembling, if your world feels upside down, understand this: you're not being broken, you're being prepared. Let the silence hold you like an old friend who never judged you for forgetting who you were. Let the discomfort teach you the stories you were too busy to hear. Let the light, however small, however flickering, be the guide you didn't know you were waiting for. And if any part of this resonated with you, if any word in this touched something ancient inside, then stay, subscribe, not just to a channel, but to your own healing, your own remembering. Because this isn't just a video. This is a remembering, a return to the part of you that never left. Just waited for you to come home. Leave a comment. Let the truth speak through your fingertips. What has your soul been trying to tell you lately?